Excuse me. Go ahead and turn the cameras on. Oh. Good morning. Well, let me turn that down. One of those damn strikes. No 50 Cent in the club. In my go yard, you go, girl. Good morning, good morning. If you're tapping in, woo! Got me a little workout, little workout in this morning, boy. Working them thighs out. Seriously though, I was working out my legs a little bit. Midsection area. And I felt it because I was a little wiggly walking to the car. I was like, oh, my legs ain't used to this yet. Now, what my legs are actually used to is the walking / running. That's what my legs are used to. Because I've been getting my cardio in more consistently now since the weather is breaking. Just as was the case yesterday when I got my 4 miles in. Man, did something different yesterday too on my walk. So yesterday, I decided I was gonna walk 3 minutes and then jog / run for 30 seconds. And I did that for 4 miles until the last mile. Now the last mile, I was like, okay, I'm fatigued, I'm tired, and I don't want to catch a cramp out here to where I can't even get back home. So I did that until the last mile, the 4th mile, and it worked. It was the fastest time I had ever did 4 miles. Hi, D.
You just did 4 miles over there?
YouTube Live. Oh yeah, we back to it, baby. Yesterday I got into it.
Still going to the same trail, or you switching up?
Yep, same one. And I walk 3 minutes, jog / run 30 seconds the whole time, except for the last mile. Like the last mile I couldn't do it no more.
No, Sorry.
Go ahead.
We have Sherry, Woo, TLC. Which one would you like to give
TLC.
away? Okay.
Motivational minute. Good morning, Kyson. Good morning. Berserkzer. Good morning. Ashley Falconer. Good morning. So, woo, got me a little workout in this morning. Oh, with the walking and running, right? So I did 4 miles. I did it within yesterday like an hour and 10 minutes, when usually it takes me like an hour and 20. Oh, Ashley Falconer, it was good. The workout this morning, worked them legs out. I got up at 4 o'clock, got my 2 hot bottles of water in, worked out them legs, did a little arm work too. Growth looks good on you. Did a little arm work too, and I gotta do my little radio job. Hold on.
Good morning. Got a wreck and a
It was a good workout this morning, though. I highly encourage everybody to work out in the morning. Like, just get a 10, 15-minute little joint in. It'll make you feel good for the rest of the day, though. It's definitely a good Kickstarter.
For victims of drunk and drug driving,
Let's see what Deanna's talking about for TMG.
Call the 24-hour victim helpline today at 877-MAD-HELP or go online at mad.org. I'm LaMonica Logan, Hot 103J.
Good morning, gossip up next at 6:23. Stepdad of the year, Russell Wilson, sounds like he's that. Fans talk about the fact that Future refers to him as dad.
Girl, what's going on?
6:12 on your time, high of 89, currently at 70, clear skies at the T-Mobile Center.
Your traffic, fueled by Oaks.
There we go. That's some good radio right there, boy. But yeah, get a workout in. You had sausage with gravy and bacon. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody, you know, it's good to have a hearty breakfast sometimes too. If that's, you know, if that's the mood you in, that's where you want to go. Yes, absolutely. Get yourself a hearty breakfast. Whatever you need to do to start out your day to make sure that you have a good day, do it. Except inflicting pain on people. So don't do that. We don't want that. You know, but whatever it is you need to start out your day, and you know your body, you know your circumstances, you know what you need. Some people need a smoothie to get themselves started. Some people need sausage gravy with bacon to get themselves started. Some people just need sleep to get started. Now, me, when I was younger, I would rather sleep than eat, most certainly. And to a point, that's still the case. But it was more so because I wasn't trying to get up and eat nothing. Absolutely not. For what? I hate breakfast food. And I for the most part, have always been like this. I have like never been a big fan of breakfast. Now, will I eat something in the morning like fruit or something like that? 100%, absolutely. I will dog some fruit out. But most of the time, man, people be on that old eggs and bacon and, you know, all of that or whatever. When really, I don't want to eat all of that in the morning. I don't want to have a heavy ass hearty breakfast. Me, I'm not a hearty breakfast type person at all because it just make you want to go back to sleep. And I again don't like breakfast food in the first place anyway, for real, growing up. So I like waking up ain't worth it. I would just rather get my sleep in than eat. But now, older, knowing more mature, more zoned in and focused in on how my body feels. I know how my body feels when I do the right things and when I take in the right things. It feels better. I feel lighter. Like just taking in something that'll get you going in the morning with the fruits and vegetables. That's just how I gotta go. So I'm definitely 100% a smoothie guy, water guy in the morning. I would rather eat kind of heavy at night, which is not the best thing. It's probably the one of the worst things you could do. So I'm trying to exit that out of my lifestyle, eating heavy late at night. And I've been telling y'all about going to sleep early and stuff. So that is kind of like taking that out of my life a little bit. And then it's the long-term happiness of seeing the scale constantly go down. Like that's, if you ever wondered about weight loss or trying to find some happiness in why people go to the gym or why people work out or whatever, it's a vision of the results. Like you see the results coming to fruition. You know, when you see the results coming into fruition, like it motivates you to keep going and to see that very next thing in the morning. It's the thing that keeps you happy, the thing that drives you. So, Ashley Falconer, I appreciate you coming in. You just put 15 hot dogs in your mouth. Oh boy. Should the NFL expand to an 18-game schedule? Absolutely not, but it's inevitable. They're going to do it anyway.
MLB opening day kicks off with a doubleheader on NBC and Peacock. The Pirates versus the Mets and the Diamondbacks.
Is it opening day today?
Champion
Nah,
Dodgers.
it can't be. It's probably tomorrow.
I'm Monica Logan.
Uh-oh.
Ray Jams.
Back to Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Is Hustle and Shine in the
All right. So, yeah, get your little workout in the morning and feel good in the morning. So, what I really wanted to talk about was something that was on my mind this morning was it's only March 26th. So we're about 2 months away from the 20th anniversary of the day that my father passed away. And Young Country, you just put 15 hot dogs in your mouth. Y'all wilding this morning. Wow. Y'all wilding. But let me get serious. So we coming up on the 20-year anniversary of my father passing away. And y'all, it was one of the biggest shocks in my life. But I kind of expected it. But for it to actually happen was just devastating in so many ways. I was 20 years old. I had finished my first week interning here at Hot 103 Jams in Kansas City. And I'm not going to go into how he passed away. I'll probably do that on another, another video coming up leading up to the actual day. The actual date is May 27th, 2007 is when my father passed away. And man, for the last 20 years, since 2006, since that day happened. Good morning, Young Country. I appreciate you, man. You just lost your pops, man. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry about that. Losing a parent changes everything in your life. It changes your perspective, your outlook, how you go about things, how you see the future. It changes everything. So I'm praying for you, dog, Young Country. I just send a little prayer up for you, man. But yeah, but for the last 20 years, and Young Country, pay attention, dog, because this might be specifically for you and anybody else who lost their father or lose a parent or anybody of significance. For the last 20 years, I have really been in a funk with thinking about my father and thinking about, wishing that he was here, wishing that I could see him, wishing that I could talk to him, wishing that he could give me advice, wishing that he could see what he made. Because y'all, I came from the trenches. I came from the bottom. Not the very bottom, because it was people who was worse off than me. But man, there's so much trauma in my life that I've overcame. And so for my father not to be able to see the fruits of his labor, it sucks. Every day, you think about it every day, how much you wish that he was here for certain moments or whatever. So that's been my state of mind for a lot of things. It would affect my holidays. Like, holidays just have not existed for me since he's passed away. It's just, they're not there. And that's one of the bad effects about losing a parent, is that right there. So I'm sorry about that, Kid Kat. Your father recently passed away too. I'm sorry about that. Man, this is for y'all. Man, I'm about to give you something. For the last 20 years, I've been thinking about how the past has been so bad and how it affected me or whatever. When really, I surpassed my father a long time ago. And that's not in a demeaning way to him, or that's not in a disrespectful way to him. That's what he worked for as a father, to see your son or to see your kids do better than what you did. And when I just realized that, hey, like, bro, you didn't need him. You needed God. You needed Jesus. You didn't need him. We did it. We did it. Without him being here. My father was here for 1 week in my internship here at this radio station. And everything else just, fell into place with me working hard and doing what I needed to do. D! Uh-oh.
Everyone has free offers on the latest phones.
All right, y'all, we finna go up, man. Hustle and shine. I'm gonna get back to my father conversation, y'all. I'm gonna get back to it.
AI on us, but we also give you so much more, like a 5-year price guarantee, so you keep getting value month after month. Plus, Hustle and Shine on Hot 103 Jams.
6:23 on your time. It's a high of 89. Currently, it is 71 at the KC Mo City Hall. L.A. Russell, we mentioned him once or twice before on the show. He was the L.A. rapper that mentioned, I had some comments about Lil Wayne and was like, well, Lil Wayne ain't really talked about nothing meaningful, and I realized that when I got older. Well, now he's in more hot water. He had a song titled Heaven Sent, and in that song, he talked about Trump and Epstein, but it was kind of referring to them as Heaven Sent.
It's fake outrage. Anybody who makes music, at a level where you really rapping about something, not just bull, but rapping about life. And as an artist, it's our job to put art out into the world, however that may come. I don't have to change my art because it makes you uncomfortable.
Oh boy. Yeah. I need to know the context. I need to hear what he actually said about them, because what I'm trying to interpret from the outside looking in is everybody was made by God. Is that what he's trying to say? No? Okay. Right. You ain't okay. Interpretation. That's art. Yeah.
That is art. Now, Future, not Future Hendrix, but his son that they share with Sierra, well, he spoke about his college tour experience that he spent with Russell Wilson.
He had fun. University of Texas, football and baseball. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so I had a really good time there. I'd really be happy going there in the future.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Time going there.
Yes, I sang in the shower.
Just really good experience.
About to talk about Future.
Yeah.
Man, look. It's possible to have multiple father figures and mother figures in your life. And y'all, look, this is no disrespect to Future, Father Future, but clearly Russell Wilson is a prominent father in this boy's life. And so that's not to say that, oh, stop, don't do that. No, but seriously, like, if you, this just shows if you cultivate a kid, if you pour into them, if you motivate them, if you're with them, if you spend time with them, this is the result of it. And so Big Future can still be in his life and come into his life. Nobody's stopping him from doing that. It's just that he's not in that space right now. He's
about 12 years old, so I mean,
he's on the way.
his entire life has been Russell Wilson.
This should not be a weekly debate, y'all. The more father figures and more mother figures you have in your life, the bigger your village is. It's a plus. It's a positive, y'all. Stop trying to be salacious with this situation because it's happening in your own lives and with your own family, dog. Encourage these blended families because that's where we are in a society. And the more love we have amongst each other, the better our communities will be.
With you and you're right. That's the morning gossip right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning. We'll be back at 6:30. We talked about something very unusual happening at the KCI restroom. We'll talk more about that up next. Hustle and Shine in the morning on Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwback.
Side 103 Jams.
Sunshine traffic trending now. Hot 103 Jams.
Good morning. We're looking now.
That's what you call good ass radio right there, baby. Woo! You see it? So back to the conversation with my father. You know, my father, man, he had a lot of flaws. He messed up a lot of times. And I would say through both of my parents. Even though I grew up in some messed up situations, I think they both tried as best as they could, as well as my second mother. But there was some situations where I look at them and I'm like, why were we in this situation? Like, why were we here? And you really have to, specifically with my father, not necessarily, you know, you gotta love. I've learned to love family and love people through their bullshit. Like, it could be the worst flaw that you could think of, but really, sins and flaws, nothing is above one another. Nothing is. Every sin and every flaw is different, but they all carry the same weight. For the most part, I think. Like, I think murdering somebody and lying are two different things. Both sins, but murdering somebody carries more weight than lying to me. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I look like Eddie Kingston. I'm gonna have to look. Let me see who this is. Eddie Kingston. He's a wrestler. All right. Okay. I mean, you know, hey, I see what you're saying with that. But I'm Brian though. I'm way more attractive though. I see what you're saying. All right, back to what I was saying. Sometimes, dog. Hey, good morning, Gustav Hendricks. Good morning. And I'm Unc. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, but man, sometimes, man, with certain family members, y'all, I'm sure y'all got family members that's like this, man. You know, they have some flaws that you feel like are just really bad. That like, bro, you need to fix this shit. But you gotta love people through their bullshit sometimes. Because you wanna know why? You got bullshit too. They got bullshit. They got bullshit. We all got bullshit. And loving each other through that and showing each other grace and mercy is where we ultimately all become our best selves and have a great community of people around us. You know, so my father, hella flaws, a lot of flaws, messed up a lot of times. But man, he was there in so many crucial situations. So many situations where I needed him so bad, to where he showed me certain things that I knew that other kids were not getting. You want to know why I know other kids weren't getting that from wherever they were? Because a lot of the kids who were in the circumference of me and my brothers, they would gravitate towards my pops because it was a different energy that we provided. It was a structured, masculine, you know, learning, fun environment that they probably wasn't necessarily getting from their household because it wasn't a father in the household. A lot of our friends that we grew up with, they didn't have no fathers. And me and my brother's father became a great father figure for a lot of the kids that we were around with football, with church, with a number of things, man. Always had to be an exemplary leader. So loving somebody through their bullshit though, man, it's necessary in his life, because if you think everybody walking around here perfect, you're gonna be in the evil cycle. You're gonna be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So but my father, I was in a 20-year deep depression because I'm thinking that I'm missing my father and I need my father here to guide me through some of this shit. But really, the Father that we need is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, God. Like, those two are the sources that we need to know what Jesus went through for us, to know that God will always provide no matter what situation that you're in. And I just realized, y'all, just these past several months, like, damn, this whole time, I didn't need my Father here with me. I did it through God. I did, bro. I've been here. It'll be 20 years in 2 months that I've been here. And that comes from the sacrifice and dedication and all the years that I put in, all the work I put in inside and outside of this station. But it's due to me seeing the people who I was around do it. I saw my mother get up every single day, and she still does it. Gets up every single day for work, don't miss a day, consistent, gets it done throughout whatever adversity that calls. I saw my grandmother did it. She retired from Hallmark for 35 years. So seeing these examples, and because you can't help the environment that you raised around and looked around. So you look at your environment, and what I did was I take the good from what I saw from my mother and my grandmother, their consistency and them willing to work and get shit done. And then I look at the bad parts about my mother, grandmother, father, whoever. And I said, hell no, there's no way I'm going to be like that. Like, there was a certain laziness that I saw from certain people growing up. And I'm like, absolutely not. I will never, ever be that lazy, ever. To where, what? You're just not going to do anything? No. But again, I'm not perfect, and there are some things that I still need to work out and kink out. But man, look, the growth that I've had since I was a younger adult with this type of thing, like procrastination, totally got that out of here. As far as work being done, but it's all about growing, learning, and elevating, man. And knowing that and realizing that I didn't need my father, it kind of changed. For the last 20 years, I didn't need him. It kind of changed my perspective on what I've done and where I've been with my career and my life. So, man, if you think that, you're clinging on and you're hanging on to a death that really impacted your life really bad, if you're hanging on to that, just know, man, just know that God is with you. Yes, you're going to miss him. Yeah, you're going to think about him. But God is always right there with you. You know what I'm saying? My eyes tell everything. What do they tell? Please let me know what they tell. George Raft. Let me see who that is. But I'm going to stop preaching this morning. That's my last I've never been called George Raft. I've never even heard of this person until you said it. But I'm looking on this is a throwback right here, okay? But yeah, y'all, God got you. God got your back, man. Good morning. T-Music lover. Let's see, love from Arctic Circle. Finland? Okay. We got Finland in the building. Where's Hindi D Shorts? Where are they at this morning? Shout out to Finland. Okay. Just stopping by to say, hey, hopefully bring a smile to your face because kindness matters maybe more. Man, you ain't lying. Rosie is frozen. I love and appreciate you for that message. You ain't lying about your message. No, I did not fart. No, I laid back. That's the chair that you hear. That extra noise or whatever, that is the chair. Stop it. I'm not doing that at work. All right. We're about to talk about this story on Hustle and Shine in the morning about There was this weird thing that went on at the airport where this guy was filming people in the restroom here in Kansas City. Like, how much of a sicko do you have to be to film people in the restroom? Like, my question is, dog, like, what are you getting out of that? And I know the answer to it already. We all know the answer, what you trying to get. But like, where does your mind go when you're looking at these videos, I guess? Like, that's how you that's what excites you? So yeah, man, this dude was filming people in the restroom, dog. So they're asking people to come forward, the victims to come forward who heard or saw something at these restrooms at the airport here in Kansas City. Why though? 369. Good, man, it's all good. Good morning. No, I did not fart though. Call of Duty. I don't even play. I've never played Call of Duty. The only game I play is Madden. That's on PlayStation 5. My gamer tag is B Shining, by the way. So you have a good day too, though. But I don't play Call of Duty though. I play Madden. I'm not a first person shooter game at all. I'm not. Matter of fact, the only game I've been interested in playing definitely the past 10 years is Madden only, not even basketball. And I used to play 2K a lot, but it's like my interest in playing video games is slowly winding down. I never thought that I'd see my Madden days winding down like this, but I think they are. I don't know. I definitely don't like to play as much as I used to. I still like to play though, because it's still, I look at Madden as chess. You know, I'm playing chess with my homies. It's a great way for me to interact with the homies and talk and do that type of stuff. All right, man, we about to get started right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning with this sick-ass story. Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's #1 for hip-hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Raytown, good morning. You up hustling and shining.
6:38 on your time. It's a high of 89. Currently, it is 70 with clear skies at Southeast High School.
Kansas City, it's a Wu-Tang Clan winning week on Hot 103 Jams. Listen for your chance to win tickets to see the Wu-Tang Clan live on the final chamber tour. Win them during Hustle and Shine in the morning, 6 to 10 a.m., and during the Playmaker Show, 3 to 7 p.m. It's a Wu-Tang Clan winning week only on Hot 103 Jams. What a sick-ass story this is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put out a early cuss word. That's in the Bible, though. But this is sick, though. The Platte County Prosecutor's Office is urging anyone who saw something unusual or believes they may have been a victim of being secretly recorded in an airport bathroom to come forward. So the prosecutor and Councilman Nathan Willett in the 1st District, they were at the prosecutor's office on Monday, and they spoke about this case against, and again, we need to say his name so we can shame this person, Terosi Ludwig. You're sick. Ludwig, a former employee of the Martin City Brewery at the Kansas City International Airport, was arrested and charged last week of invasion of privacy. So they said he obtained 66 videos of women he secretly recorded in an all-gender bathroom at the airport. And one victim told airport police that on March 9th, she saw a cell phone protruding underneath the stall divider. And Ludwig, he admitted to recording the victim during questioning by detectives. So it's like, it could be, I bet you it's more videos than that. Imagine if he sent this to people. And it,
No idea what he did with it. They're going to investigate that and figure it out. But now that, to me, that calls into question, who was your former employer? What were you doing at that place? Because we're just talking about the latest job he had. But if he does this, then I think they need to call into question every single job he's held.
it is some sick people out here, y'all. We have, like, protect your neck in my Wu-Tang Clan voice on this Wu-Tang winning week on Hot 103 Jams.
Shine traffic trending now. Hot 103 Jams.
Good morning. Spring breaking is here.
Protect your
And
neck, man.
less traffic on the roads. Traffic is sponsored by Major League Baseball on NBC and Peacock. Let's check your travel times if you're headed out this morning. 35 northbound from San
That's sick. Recording people in the stall.
470 westbound from 70 to 50 highway. 12 minutes.
Yikes.
MLB opening day.
Don't ever be down that bad.
The Pirates versus the
Where you,
Mets.
let's just leave that subject. How about that? Uh-oh, hold on. Turn your rec into a check online at IGotYou.net. All right, that's how you do that right there. So, let's see. Am I a proud gay man? No. What are you talking about? Sure, Josh G. Sure, he did. First right, freedom of speech. First Amendment, freedom of speech. It's necessary. It's necessary for progress. How about that? Sometimes, insanity. I need you to. I'm gonna need you to straighten your life out because you seem like you're going through some things with what you're talking about. So, all right, y'all. I think that's my time for this morning because the comments are going left. Just don't hold on to the past. If you try to elevate and do some bigger things, man. You hold on to the past, you're gonna be stuck right where you at. And that's what I've had to learn these past several, years. So look, y'all, about to hop off. I pray that you have a great day. Be a blessing. And do the right thing. Bye.